usual, I have to fix this. But instead, I was looking for 59.9 FPS. This is 59.7. Actually, it's fluctuating, as always. Alright, where we were last time. Just fought off Sturm with his teleportation satellite and Orange Star. And now we've got the second half of Blue Moon to go through. And this one says 3-star. I find it's actually going to be a difficult puzzle to go through. Now let's sort it. I started this mission on my GBA. It is... I'm not sure what the optimal route is here. It's gonna be a rough one for sure, though. Where's Andy? Very good point, Olaf. Very good lampshade from the writers. Yep. There's the map. So we have no factories, no airports, no nothing. We have just those 3 properties there. There isn't going to be too much help for us. Yeah, capturing some properties will help us with just the healing because we have no other means of it. But every unit lost is going to be a pretty significant setback. Now, I know how Flash is going to respond, at least initially. And these 3 units are going to move down on Andy's HQ. Neo tank rockets are going to sit still until it provokes, but these 2 tanks are going to advance forward on us. The infantry is going to move as well, of course. We have these rockets and tanks over there. Yeah, we have like a lot, so we probably just need to... Yeah, this is a good question. Neotank and rockets are going to be a real bitch to get through, but if we can handle that... I think we'll be fine, and that really just means trying to make a wall for our artillery to bombard it. I'm wondering about the missiles and anti-air that they gave us, that we have. That's because if we go over here, we have an airport and a factory with a bomber already spawned. And 2 B-copters, so yeah, we need to send the AA and the missiles over South Andy. As far as Andy goes, I guess we'll just capture the surrounding cities. We'll have to hold off the initial advance from the tank, mech, and artillery. If we can... It might be a good idea to bust out the pipeline there, pipe seam. Because then we don't have to travel up through all this. So the general strokes, I'm thinking... Because the longer we take, the more Andy's going to get overwhelmed by the constant flow of troops coming at him. So we will need to reconvene with him. We will need to push, I guess, south a bit? South a bit, take out the infantry and the 2 tanks. Don't aggro the Neo-tank unless we're really ready. Probably have to turn around to handle the rockets and tanks pursuing us. And then we can probably move, bust open the pipe seam, and then break out the B-copters. Then from there, we can try to move on the Neo-tank and the rockets. So that'll be a lot easier with air units. So if we really have to, really have to, I guess we can do a ground assault on those 2. Okay, so the real question that I have for this first turn is whether we push straight down south, try and take out the cannon, which isn't actually as big an issue as you think. It's going to open fire on Andy's air units, but Andy can actually heal the damage with his CO power. So, it would be nice since Andy can then use his other CO power to help his units survive a bit more, but not really a major thing. It's really the 2 light tanks that are going to come up, as well as light tanks and rockets that will come down at us, getting our AA over. Oh, it does answer it. So we're going to just move straight to the west. Meet up with Andy's forces. Probably help them crush this advance. Repel the enemies that are chasing us, because they will be chasing us from both north and south. Then we can bust the pipe seam for your B-copters and free Andy's bombers. Make a real push for it. I know next week has Veterans Day, but what else is happening next week, Alyssa? It's the 11th, though. 11th is Veterans Day. Yeah, next weekend, not next week, though. Great. I still don't know what day exactly that is. I think about it. Yeah, that will be a pivotal day for our society. Who's dead? Oh. So the 5th. Okay. So I am signed up for mail-in ballots, but here's the thing, a local post office has only sent out half of the mail-in ballots that they probably receive, and they lost the other half at this point, including mine. So I will have to go in person. Okay. No properties for us to take over there, so I can drop them back off. Ah, up there. Whatever. Alright, that handles that. Should probably have these two tanks kind of try to balance between protecting the artillery and the, well, missiles. Yeah. Yeah, that is even more reason to have an ad blocker. Except they probably have billboards too. Other physical things you can't just have an ad block for. Alright, so from here we have to basically deal with this like so. Yeah, that's really gotta suck. Now, the one question with Andy's units is his AA, his anti-air, can intercept those aerial units on the way, but then they'll get chased down by the tanks on the way back, so it's like, I don't know if I really want to do that or not, but probably a good idea to at least set up the anti-air preemptively. Honestly, I think the funniest thing about my current situation is that Helldivers 2 has me more inspired to vote than anything the US has ever done. If I get 2 tanks on the rockets, fantastic, but probably can't do that right now. Alright, that takes care of the advancing party. At least from the north. Since we do... Oh, we still have to take care of those tanks down south, though. Yeah, it's gonna be unpleasant. Okay, no missiles come first. Yeah, put them on the city. Okay, so I can just move you up there. Should be good. I gotta load them into the APC. Whatever. Alright, we received no CO bonus from them attacking our bombers with the cannon. Okay. Yeah, I can see they have a line of advancing units, mostly air, but those MD tanks are going to be a big problem. Now, you might be thinking, why don't I just, like, attack this tank, take out half of it, but then I'll be right next to some woods, and given how Lash works, that's not a good time. Because Lash is passive is that these stars that give us damage reduction on certain tiles also give her increased attack power. So sure, I can move here and preemptively attack the tank, weaken it, but then it can just move to the woods and do 20% more damage. While taking 20% less damage. It's just not good all around. That still might be the best play, though. Because if I leave that tank be, it's going to go for the mech unit, obviously. No matter which unit it goes for, it's in range for artillery, so it really depends. Yeah, it might be worth it just to put our tanks at risk then. Alright, and then from here, yeah, we can... The mech tries to move full... yeah, if it tries to move 2 in any direction towards us, it's in range for artillery. It's good too. I am actually going to reposition the anti-air to, like, right by our HQ. Just got me thinking about the election for a bit. I generally don't want to think about it, I'll say that much. Ah, forgot about that. So worried about the tanks, I forgot about the rockets. Well, that does help us get the rockets, though. See? They go for the mech unit. Yeah, I'm a little... Oh, fuck you, Lash. This is more so on me as a commander, but still, fuck you, Lash. Oh, went to in range for artillery. Yeah, I can focus on the positive-ish aspects that, since I do end up working for the government, I'm relatively insulated against political backlash. Like, despite how incompetent our government is on the whole, the military takes care of the people it employs. Like, the freaking care packages and stuff I get is kind of amazing. I don't even work directly for the government yet, and they apparently give even better benefits than what I've got. Oh boy. Yep, just firing those rockets from the city. Oh, this is rough. How much damage? 24%. Oh, that could work. Here's the thing, because I sent the tank out to extend and try and help out Andy, I'm now 1 unit short of being able to fully handle this offensive right now. As in, some enemy unit is gonna go by unscathed or undestroyed. It's like the MB tank, as you can see, I can destroy an anti-air, or I can cripple a tank. And this tank, I can either cripple the anti-air or destroy the other one. And there's the tank that I have down south, I can either try to move in on an anti-air or move down to the tanks in the south. It's just gonna be rough all around. I'll use the anti-air. If it stays at 1 HP, that's fine. The missiles, we're gonna have to move pretty quickly, and definitely move them quickly. Artillery we can't really do much with at the moment. I can move... Yeah, see, now it's like in range of that, so that's just not good. Oh, okay. Okay, so I can just move the APC down 1. That can work. What can that fire on? Oh, cool, I can't assist these units. That's actually great. Alright, so now everything has been damaged. Oh, I can use my superpower. Oh, I can choose one of two things. I can either damage all our units by 1, or I can slow her down while enhancing my own units. I think slowing her down is going to be the good play here. Yeah, I won't get to make use of the 20% attack and defense power from this, but I will slow down Flash's advance for a turn. The next turn should save some units. Because yep, now I can't move onto the city, which means I can use this infantry to start capturing safely. And we'll take an extra turn. Fire on the mech units. Unfortunate side effect is that this does affect Andy's units. They also are limited mobility, but yeah, it's not really a huge thing now, is it? Yeah, this election is going to be pretty pivotal. Yes, if I mention it, it's gonna add more to the anxiety, but since we're on the topic, remember the Supreme Court earlier this year basically ruled that the president is above the law. That whatever laws the president breaks while in office cannot be held against them. So yeah, really hoping we don't get Trump in office, because... At the same time... I mean, Trump will be worse for us, just overall. His policies, like, normally president's policies take until the term afterwards to actually show their effects. And yeah, Trump's policies did make America worse. However, we also know America's pretty rotten at this point, so there is still that temptation of, yeah, if we get him in power, he can maybe burn this place to the ground, but probably not going to happen, and would just make things way worse for us in our lifetimes, because burning it to the ground is going to take a few decades, I guess. Yeah, that's true. Wait, terrain tech. Wait, is that the power that... It is. It is the power that negates the snow. This is the first time the AI has actually chosen a different power. Like in every other mission, Lash is always... The AI has always used the exact same power every single time, and this is the first time they have not done that. Damn. I did indeed get bamboozled. I done got got. Well, the missiles are safe, so that's a thing. However, fortunately, we haven't lost any units. Damaged, yes, but not lost. That's actually a very important distinction to be made. Alright, that helps with those tanks. And that should wipe it out, if not the AA can finish. Alright, cool. $22%! No thank you. I'm gonna pull the MD tank back. Alright, with that, you have 3 properties for Orange Star. We have a place to actually heal stuff. Yeah, we could do that, but I think instead I'll... Oh yeah, the bombers are like right there. Alright, this means that they have to take the long way around to go around the anti-air, which still puts them in range of the anti-air. That's fine. Okay, we might lose a tank unit. Just barely. Because RMD tanks aren't strong enough to really go against this. Let's be clear on that. Good thing is we push back the advance on Andy's HQ. We're gonna have to worry about those units for a while. Alright, so that puts us at a 6. Makes it close to an MD tank. Close to our own MD tanks. The rockets are gone, so we can... it's real risky, but I'll risk it. Another 14% shaved off. Alright, our own MD tank should be able to finish it at this point. Cool. Missiles will linger there until they're full health, so that way they can help with the bomber stuff. Artillery. Yeah, I think at this point we should just move on Andy's bombers, because I feel like we're going... Those MD tanks are basically a soft timer right now. They're going to shred anything that's not an MD tank or artillery, or rather, whatever they encounter that isn't a Neo tank. It's not a Neo tank, it can't really take hits from an MD tank. We need those anti-airs to handle the choppers. So we kinda need to just take care of the Neo tanks, but at the same time, the actual hard limit though is when the infantry gets there, because as long as the HQ isn't captured, Andy's still good to go, so I guess we can just keep falling back. Yeah, that seems alright. And Yeah, I'll just send the 2 weakened tanks up north to finish off that one tank. Missiles wait there. Need to open fire on that. Alright, our left turn is done. Yeah, 120%, that's why the B-copters just don't engage. It's not worth the retaliation. Ooh, 96. Oh, still got a kill. Alright, from here we are going to move the tank onto a friendly square, keep that healed up. If the artillery opens fire on an MD tank, it can't flee from said MD tank. That's the downside to our indirect fire unit. It's Andy's best hope of whittling them down, but it's not going to be great or pretty. Yeah, we'll have to leave the APC there for now. Okay, 4 more turns until our CO power can't heal Andy's units all the way. 3 more turns. Exactly, those MD tanks are going to be such a massive threat. Alright, missiles are good to go. Keep them advancing. Let's take out this mech unit. That leaves just the artillery. That's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass, but we should be able to fix that relatively soon. Alright, move that 9er tank over. Yeah, it's gonna get healed up to 6, so I'll bring over both tanks. Now the MD tank will stop hold over on that city, so it gets some healing on the way. These tanks just have to kind of sit behind, don't they? Alright, now you have to worry about holding off the MT tanks. There isn't really a reason to have the mech unit here. Alright, that's it for Andy. Yep, so now that's 7, so artillery will move up there. Tank will move next to it. Start capturing. I didn't wait for it to heal because it takes another 2 turns to fully heal that infantry unit, which then results in a 2-turn capture. But if I just go 1 more turn, it's still a 3-turn capture, so it's a 3-turn capture anyways at 7. 7 or 9s both return. So they just go for it. Alright. He's on a city, so this is going to be a bit rough with the counterattack. But fine. Be fine. And now we should be able to set up one of the tanks. Bust out our battle choppers. Oh. So here's a conundrum. I can't move Andy's units here, because again, different CO even though I control both of them. So I need to plot out now how I'm going to move Andy's units in regards to Olaf's units, in order to make sure we actually have a secure perimeter and we don't lose anything on the next turn to an MD tank. Alright, we're gonna haul ass to behind the mountain pass, make use of the woods, because then if a bomber tries to attack us, we'll be safe and secure. I'll probably put the APC on the city, so that's fairly defensive. That does leave the woods. It'll have to be Andy's tank, I'd say. Because right now, I want our tank here to go for their artillery and then the pipe seam. Okay, so they're fully healed. We will have mech units sit there, PC move in there. Yeah, cool. So it's going to be some time until... Oh, but I don't know how... Yeah, it feels kind of safe to... Actually, let me try and just calculate this out instead of using the game too. So... Move 5. How much is woods? It's 2, so that would be 3. Yeah, if I move the AA there, it's gonna get attacked, and I can't move anywhere else. Fantastic. And if the MD tank attacks it, it's also free real estate too. Oh, that's rough. Alright, move the A's there. Actually, how's the missile? Oh, the missiles cover both avenues. That's great. So as long as they don't get destroyed by the bomber, should be alright. Honestly, I should be using these infantry to try and block. We aren't going to be capturing much land properties as Andy. Gonna leave most of that to Olaf. Alright, 2 more turns. If you don't get your shield power then, we're kind of bummed on the health of our bombers. Oh, but I will do a little bit of rearranging down here. There we go. Yeah, I went for the tank. Now, is this complete destruction? Almost. Alright, she'll get her CO power next turn. Ugh. Yeah, MD tanks are a real big threat. Alright, we can take those out. I'm not going to use just power this turn because Lash just gets hers right afterwards and can negate our blizzard. Ugh, that's not pleasant. Alright, that basically just tells me I need to get artillery up to the pipe seam. That tank will again remain behind. The AA will remain behind here. Because we have nothing really to deal with other than... Yeah, no air units at play, so we can actually move the AA out. Alright, that covers everything. Alright. Now we just blast out those MD tanks. If she uses terrain tactics next turn, things could go south pretty quickly. Alright. As I'm saying, that's kind of the best thing you can use infantry for, just to block. That pretty much just covers it. Then hyper repair. The hyper repair. Yep, all the units are fixed. See, now it's prime tactics of terrain tactics, which increases the terrain modifiers by 50%, which is kind of a waste now I think about it. Terrain tactics would have let it actually get in range of a unit, I think. Maybe with the MD tank. Yeah, no, you can't do anything, so... I think we'll hold off on the superpower this turn. I think. Because, yeah, we don't really have much coming our way now that the MD tanks are taken care of. I'll just use the tanks and try and take it out from both sides. Alright, that thing still needs healing. Yeah, I think I'll leave the AA there. Back to back with Andy's. Give the MD tanks there, so these tanks can start advancing. But in which direction is a good question. Yeah, if we get close to the black cannon, the Neo tank's gonna become active. We want to be ready for that. Actually move the AA back a bit. It's just the MB tank and the 3 choppers that can't do anything. Alright. Use Olaf's power next turn. Stymie their advance. That'd be AAs. I actually move back here. Have infantry sit there. Because again, in order for the MD tanks to do their thing, then they have to actually, you know, use their machine guns and infantry, which isn't as strong as their main cannons. And yeah, the APC is absolutely fucking critical. Alright. Aw, you bitch. Yeah, it's about what I expected. Again, the infantry does survive, so the MD tanks are being managed properly. Now we can use Blizzard. Yeah, I can't open fire on that. That would just be Andy's units. %18 versus... Oh, 12. Okay, superpower's helping out then. Alright, so we have a lot of cities. I will have his infantry start moving south to capture this uncaptured property. And I will have the MD tank move forward, and this tank, actually. Yeah, I'll see what we can do about that. Now, I would like to swap places with Danny's APC, but I didn't foresee that, so rip. Alright, here we can tackle that. 40% damage. I got 2 tanks from the squadron. Now I can move this APC back. Yeah, AA probably isn't going to do too much of anything to it, so... yeah. That'll just be some ship damage anyways. Oh, his infantry's actually stuck. 0%. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that should do. Oh, a flood. Arguably the best situation for us. Yeah, it's like wherever we put this APC, it's not going to be too useful. Drop the mech off there, I guess. Alright, will that piss off a Neo tank? I'll actually move the APC around to there. Keep the artilleries there. And I guess keep the AAs there so that way they can, like, bust out the mountain pass to try and attack something. Yep, AA is coming. MD tank has fled once more. Alright, cool. Actually pretty great. Infantry's coming too, so yeah. This is... pressure starting to ratchet up then. Alright, choppers are free. Let's see, where can you go? Okay, I see where you can go. Alright, which means artillery. Sit over there. And with that, all 4 choppers are supplied. Have an Air Force, and next turn we can actually employ it elsewhere. In fact, yeah, let's just mosey on up to our friend's HQ and defend it. Because of course we can. In fact, the only thing that can really harm us is their own MD tank, and, well, we got surrounded by planes, so we're not going to have too big of an issue there. For you, we don't have aircraft coming in for a while, so I can just send you out. Infantry will head down. Neo tank has not moved, which is good. Very good, really. Yeah, I'll move the artillery up, I think. Seems like a good idea. Now it's like, oh hey, if you want to attack our artillery, you also have to go through... if you want to attack our MD tank, you also have to go through the artillery too. That'll be good. Yeah, it handles that, which means I can move the tank over there to protect that. And... where do I even put this? I mean, for this turn, I'll put it behind the mech unit, but, like... Yeah, that about does it. Now, if I remember correctly, black cannons can't destroy units, so it can just bring them down to 1 HP. Alright, let's first deal with that AA. I could attack the unit from... I should anyways. The mech unit from Andy isn't going to be enough to take it out. I can't get the feeling low, though. Be good. All right. Pipe is broken. Choppers are now going to move on to the rockets and Neo Tank so that they can bust out Andy's bombers. And once that's through, we'll have a pretty secure time. Still gonna take a while. Still have to deal with a lot from the enemy faction, but it'll be a lot less. That line is awkward nonsense to me, Zeke. Okay, that's all of Blue Moon's units. It's a rough 2v1. So we have no factories, no airports. Lash gets a factory and an airport, and Neo tanks and bombers and MD tanks, and a missile launching pad, and battle copters. Also, all of our air units are sealed off inside pipelines with no ammo. So we have to get our ground units of limited supply through a line of tanks and rockets with an MD tank and anti-air to support to bust out our own air superiority. So technically, yeah, it's a 2v1, but it's a rough one, because right now we have just 2 turns ago gotten the choppers out of this northern pipeline, while also making sure our defenses are tight for the absolute flood of units coming out of that airport and factory. Now, we're going to work on the battle choppers, taking out the Neo tank and rockets, and of course, blowing up the pipeline, so we can get the bombers out. And that should help us turn the tide, because the only way we're winning is by capturing the HQ, going through all of that heavy machinery. Yeah, no, it started off with like all our units over here by these 3 properties, and we just had like 2 tank units coming from the south, 2 tanks, rockets, I think an extra 3rd tank, and some AAR and MD tanks coming in from the north and northwest. And just this infantry here alone to the west. That was an easy thing to take out, but then we have already turn 0, got a bomber and 2 MD tanks that are just, and 2 battle choppers just gonna come down this way and hit Annie's HQ, and we don't have factories either. Or properties, we just had the HQ. But yeah, it's a rough thing trying to decide what to do first. where do we go? How do we not lose units? Which actually, yes, we have not lost any units. So this units you see, this handful, that's all you got. That's everything. Haven't lost any units yet, somehow. We've taken damage. Not lost yet, though. Oh, and of course you have his black cannon aiming to destroy our aircraft every turn. So yeah, I think rough is the appropriate description. Oh, and because there's no factories, the APC, the one APC we have, is the only way to resupply all of our aircraft. So if you lose that, the mission is just fucked from the get-go. Well, I wouldn't say unsalvageable, but it's definitely gone from rough to fucked at that point. Nah, that's a bad move. Yeah, I'll leave the infantry there. As far as his APC goes... I'll move the missiles over into that corner. Should do us fine. APC will stay where it is. Yeah, there's not much more I can really do because the anti-air can't exactly expose to their tanks. Yeah, especially if that APC has infantry in it. They will stop at nothing to destroy it. Yeah, we got rockets coming. Yeah. Alright. Missile coverage. I know it puts us next to woods, because this is Lash for fighting, so putting ourselves next to the woods means she'll get 20% damage increase instead of 10%. But I think it'll be ultimately worth it just to take out tanks, and our MD tanks are already at 10 HP. Now, the missiles, you move on to the HQ, and can protect us from the battle chopper. And the artillery can go in front. And then we can move up Andy's tanks and other units to shore up the encirclement. I do have this tank here on the side, but I'll just... that's really as far as it can go. Alright, that does that. I guess I'll leave that tank... no, I'll have it move south. stop by the city on the way. That just leaves these 4 battle choppers. Do they have a air? Not yet, but on the way. Do I want to go there or do I want to go straight down? How much distance does that have? Oh, I can't reach them. Alright, cool. We can just move straight south. Means now we can actually choose to just encircle the Neo tank. It's actually pretty cool. Alright, so from here we can just move that into the woods. Move artillery up behind it. Now we can move mech units behind our own lines. With the AA up, which does expose it. Oh, that's out of fuel! But it won't be for long if the AI actually knows it can use an APC to restore it. Still, that's actually huge. And then I'll just move... Yeah, I'll just move that up there to the woods, so I can't actually do anything about it. A little risky to put it there, but at least it should get fuel restored that turn. And that's it. Okay, just a 4. It's not too bad. Oh, the Neo tank taking preemptive, huh? Oh, that's strong. That is strong. Got 15% there. That's fully captured. 16% still pretty bad. Alright, just have to whittle it down. Okay, Neo tanks are gone. Whew. Alright, just have to get not next to the city, so that should be safe. Yeah, I should move the MD tank. Yeah, 72,000. There is one factory to cap. I mean, we could try to push them all the way through, but we can go for this neutral factory too. Problem is, I think we'd activate the Neo tanks and MD tanks up here. So... that'd just be a rough one. Oh, hey, she spawned a bomber. Alright, I'm gonna wait to see what Lash's CO power is at on her turn before I use my own. Alright, I'll take care of the infantry. I'll take care of the tank. And again, as long as the Flash doesn't realize she can just resupply the MD tank. There's our detour for that tank. Okay, that's everyone and everything. Yeah, we have a tank line there. Pretty fine. And that's it. Alright, you have... Okay, you're full power. Alright, so next turn is indeed the good time to use our own CO power. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. What are they gonna do with their own APC, though? Again, not refuel the MD tank, just kind of leaving it there. One downside to this does affect Andy's troops as well. Yeah, they can't really attack that chopper anymore. But that's where we can just, you know, move our tank out the way. Attack. What is the attack? Okay. Move the tank over there. Hell, we can just take out the choppers ourselves. Okay, the air is getting close. Yeah, we're just gonna have to keep pushing our defensive line upwards now. So it feels like we have a solid handle on it, as tight as things really genuinely feel. Alright, cannon should be gone next turn. That just leaves taking out pipe. And these rockets. Which only 2 can work on, unfortunately. Yeah, and I'll work on a pipe with that. Yeah, there's no way for Olaf's air units to get repaired, so this is kind of it for Chopper's efficacy. Oh cool, we block off Mountain Pass, we're still good. Yeah, I'll leave the mech unit there so I can capture the city. And I will move our APC up. Covers everything from there. Is it possible? 8%. That's not possible. Alright, that should work. So now we're just waiting on Andy's seal power to go up so we can actually heal the aircraft a little bit. Yeah, I mean, the walls, they're good choke points, but you're also right, they do tend to just hard focus them too. Probably because it's the biggest concentration of enemy units it can damage. Alright, so that's goodbye MD tank. That puts the missiles in a great spot. Suboptimal, but I think worthwhile. 4 HP versus 1. And that's another 4 HP off of this anti-air. Probably lose 1 HP on our end. Nope. Oh, not quite. And then from here we can, yeah, just focus on anti-air capacity. Yeah, that APC is indeed protected. We're not going to be getting to that. So, I think I might end up having those units join for once. Alright, cannon's done. then we can move anti-air up that way. Yeah, I think we've just gained ground for once. Alright, Andy's air units shouldn't be losing HP constantly anymore. The rockets cannot support the anti-air, which means we can just bring Andy's anti-air in to finish the job. You can't even enter the rocket's range unless you really want to. Alright, good. Oh, retreating the rockets. Bad move, Lash. Goodbye, bomber. You know, we might actually be able to take their factory and airport then. That's it. Still going to focus on... Oh, thank fuck, the rockets are dead. We have free reign over this whole half of the map. Which means the mech unit can start capturing. And these two guys can do whatever the hell they're going to do. Yeah, alright, so move two in front of the anti-air. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's quick. Alright. Let's form a bit of a tank line, I guess. I don't want to join them if I don't have to. All right. Now it's just gonna be get out of Olaf's way as far as Andy's concerned. Oh, we totally could. This guy could totally attack. It wouldn't be a grand idea, but that's totally possible. Yeah, no, I'll move the tank in position. The anti-air in position, get you on the mountains because you're out of the way there. Move artillery up. And move artillery over there. So I have to consider Olaf's units too. And I guess move the infantry up. AA will stay there. Okay, yeah, no, 13, 12, 12, 12. Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah, we might only be able to save the bombers. Alright, so the anti-air could move forward and attack something. It does. But the rockets are out of range. And now the anti-air is encircled and in range for artillery. Oh, move back. Alright. Okay, we can get the bomber saved. Fighter jets, depends how much we lose per turn. We could bust open the pipe team, but that might activate their heavy units. I'd rather us secure our bulkhead first. Alright, that means we can move our line up one. Actually, they have battle choppers, so we can just... yeah, so I have to move the chopper... How about here? Could damage all their units by one, but there isn't that many units at play, and it would just drain some funds slightly. Okay. I think it's 5 per turn, so those fighter jets are gonna last exactly 1 more turn. Oh boy. Oh boy. I think we'll end up losing a bomber. This is going to be a bit of a rough call, but if I can do this, then I can save 3 of the bombers. Fuel 0. Alright, so at the start of the turn then it checks. should have joined, now that I think about it. In fact, I should do that with the fighter jets. There you go, that increases their fuel too. Now, so for you, you will just sit there. I don't know if that bomber will get to live. Alright. Goodbye, tanks. That'd be our first unit lost. Yeah, hold up. How much? I'm gonna have to hold off on a turn for this blizzard. Because if we don't hold... Because I want to check if we can actually save this bomber back here. No, wait, they can't target this chopper. Just move forward. Don't have any anti... Okay, they have anti-air and a bomber up there, but as long as we move our missiles forward with us, we should be fine. I'll actually peel these two back. Make use of the choppers. Form a line. Okay, that covers that. Our bombers are ripped. Okay. I saved all we could. Got 3 bombers, 2 fighter jets. Now, ideally, I can send Andy out to destroy things, which should get his CO power going, and then he can heal his air units, but that's not really happening. Alright, rockets are pretty weakened. Yes, that does put the enemy tank in range for rockets. I'm aware of that. Alright, I'll just have the infantry advance up from behind. Missiles will keep advancing along with us. Okay. 140,000 funds. Yeah, we just need to capture a factory and they're done for. Yeah, this here's the double-edged sword part of it. Yeah, we'll weaken that pipe. Don't want to break it just yet, as I mentioned, because if that happens to activate the Neo-tanks and other stuff they have in the back, it's a big problem. Yep. As I thought, the rockets will just pick something. What's a boy? Well, here they just serve as an airport. Straight up. Okay, what can we do with you? Well, I think whatever we have... Yeah, I should definitely be pulling back for B-copters. That AAR is going to shred them. Oh, that's a bit of a rip. Yeah, take care of the APC that's low with infantry. This, my hope, is... Yes, we can block. This APC is almost out of fuel. Yeah, I have to bring it back. Alright, we may start losing units here. So I feel like we've hit part of a map that is a meat grinder. Probably a meat grinder. Okay. That should do it. Hopefully Andy actually gets a CO power next turn. Well, oh, just enough. Just enough. Alright, what am I doing with this clusterfuck down here? First things first, let's just blast the bomber. There we are with that. I can move that artillery up. I have a feeling Lashes and Power Units is going to do a number. So I'll just have that have that helicopter sit there. Same with this other battlecopter. Let's inhabit. Alright. Take that out. Please tell me that's enough for half a star. Yes. Hyper repair. That'll fully heal the jets and get our bombers up to 7. Anti-air does more damage than the bombers at this point. Yeah, that just makes sense. I've actually moved that way. I'm not really going to have Orange Star do much once we secure factory and airport up there. Because I could take that, you know. And it's not really closer or farther than the others, so let that be. Alright, how much damage are we taking? A lot. $172,000. Oh man. Just gonna be spamming Neo tanks and rockets and bombers and everything under the sun. Love to give in to the kill, but we kinda need the battle chopper out of the way so the MD tank can move in. Yeah, potentially we could do this. Oh, just barely survives. Nothing's got fuel problems, so let's not. Alright, that'll refuel that APC. You, on the other hand, should probably just wait there. Probably for the best. Yeah, I'll have the artillery pull back. Have it just sit here. Same with the anti-air, really. Andy's role in this whole engagement's practically done. He just gets in the way now. Probably not getting the best speed score for this, but I'll take it over a secure victory. I feel like probably the faster way would have been to take the gamble, blow open the pipe, secure the factory, and then bum rush the HQ while holding off the onslaught from their factory and airport. Like, don't really need that. Okay, you're almost out of fuel, so I'll have you sit there for a while. Won't use the CO power just yet, because that'll hinder Andy's bombers too. One battle chopper and the other one's, I guess, done for. Yeah, I'll let that be. Okay. Yeah, we can't exactly do a whole lot. What did I say like 3 turns ago? I don't see you commanding. Just sitting back in your stupid armchair. Alright, we're almost certainly going to lose an aircraft to the anti-air. It's the one I thought I'd lose. But the airport is now sealed. The bomber's on top of it. So... pretty solid, all told. Alright, 27 is 27. That's fine. Those missiles are going to be out of a job real soon. Alright, move that one up. Ah, you're also low on fuel. That makes sense. Okay. Ah, I got the same fuel reserves. Alright. Like, 66, and you can indeed attack this thing, so that's cool. Yeah, I was initially thinking of having the infantry capture properties down south as we secure our way up here, but I think it'll be all settled by the time the infantry get here to capture. Yep, just put the 63 there. F2 fire jets sit there, and where is my APC? Here is my APC. Alright, Andy's role is basically done. We'll just sit on top of that stuff until Olaf's troops get there. Nice superpower usage. No troop movement. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah. Oh, the one singular APC. Alright, everything but artillery can now just fall back and get resupplied. Now, the inconvenient thing is that it's Andy's troops we have to move off of, which Lash goes right after Andy. So we're gonna have to really encircle this shit. So never mind about having everyone pull back. We legit need basically all hands on deck. So that when we move the troops off, we can just immediately blast whatever the hell she spawns there. Alright, those choppers are saved. APC is gone. Okay. AA's back to get repairs. That's that. So much stuff needs fuel. Oh, this is crazy. Okay, okay. Now the missiles will just sit back here on that. Okay, artillery isn't fully there, but I think that's enough for our purposes. Just need to get the infantry in position. Lash literally can't do anything. Alright, artillery's in position. I'm going to actually let Andy take that one property there. That way his APC can refuel. Alright, so I will pop you off there. And move the bombers up. Stay in range of the APC. It's so hilarious, there's no troop movement. Alright. Yeah, I'd say everything's in place for at least the factory to get taken out. Alright, now's the turn. How much fuel? 30? That's fine. That does it. Alright, what did you do? Infantry. You spawned infantry. You had funds for a Neo-tank or something. Try and fight your way out, but no, you chose infantry. That factory is ours. Alright, next turn we should be capable of getting the missiles in range. And then we can let Andy take his jet off of that airport. We can take it. Yeah, we're pretty solid there. Alright, that gives us a property for the APC to refuel at nearby. I'll give that like one more turn. Should be all we actually need. That captures this city and that factory. Alright. This is the next turn. Just move the fighter jet down. And we're done. Bomber, of course. Goodbye, bomber. Hey there, Sora. It's been a while. A long while. What have you been doing? Or rather, it's probably like 3 AM there, isn't it? Roundabouts. Oh, so much. Oh my. So much funds. I've heard of it. Wasn't quite expecting that to come out of your mouth, though. Or rather, I don't know anyone who's admitted to playing it. I haven't played it either, but I know of it. That game I'm not familiar. Heart and Seal. Feel like I should have heard of it. That should have been a Steam Neckfest demo. Which I kind of skipped because I haven't been playing much beyond... Wait, can't... Oh, it's about... Is this a Battle Network like game? Looks like it. Fair enough. I just... Help game recommendations. Not sure if I'll ever get through all the games in my lifetime. Because as I'm sure you're at least somewhat aware, I tend to spend a lot of time with a single game. And I have over 300 games on the wish list and over 100 in the Steam library alone, but there's also my GBA library and my DS library and my PS3 library and my... I haven't even played Wii games. Xenoblade, true, but I can get that for Switch again. Which then there's the Switch library. I think you get my point. Oh, more fully turn-based rather than hybrid. That could still work out. Alright, now it's just going to be managing those air units to make sure they don't keel over. Other than that, Andy is done and done. And like, I have work too, so technically I can probably afford my entire... I haven't actually tabulated how much my wish list would cost. But I wouldn't have any issues just buying a handful of games. In fact, I did that at first, when I was my first few paychecks. But then I kind of realized, oh, hold on, how big is my backlog now? There's like no point in me buying games if I don't even have time to play them. Like, I'm gonna have to cut out some form of entertainment if I actually want to be able to play more games. just something I should seriously consider. That you are, but it has sparked conversation from me, so I guess good on you. Spark conversation without even knowing it. Oh, that battle chopper's kind of fucked, ain't it? Now that's it. That's all our units that can move. Yeah, treating entertainment like a chore isn't a good thing either. I think that's it for Andy, too. Ah, some Neotank on Neotank action. We have artillery. Good God, attacker's advantage is always so high. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Like, as soon as we open a pipe, they're just going to bum rush it. And that's a problem. I don't think we'll get to use the funds that much. Because we'll end up destroying all their remaining units. And then all we need to do is capture their HQ. Oh, I can't fire on that. Yeah, those Neotanks are done for. Chopper in the block. Those rockets up there. Ah, I forgot to open up the pipe. Oh well. These are just some very long engagements. Oh, terrain tactics on me. That's not gonna do too much. Alright, then get the chopper out of the way. And your tank can finish off the MD tank. I can damage the MD tank. Bomber can probably finish it, though. Definitely finish it. I still can't fire on that. Yeah, there are some games like that. Just have a video going on in the background. Panda games. 8%. Oh, thank you. 15%? Maybe. Maybe. Yes. Which means 72% to the Neo tank. I'll just make a T-copter at this point. It's so dang crowded up there. Oh, well, that does kind of sacrifice it, though. But at the same time, they have no units left. Yeah, that's what I expected out of you. That's the wrong way. Whatever. Yeah, I've heard of a couple of spiritual accessories. I remember Wargroove, and I remember seeing another one, but I forgot the name. I know Wargroove is relatively old. Hold on, they have no enemy units, and it hasn't ended yet. Interesting. Well, let's decrowd the place. Or side. Yeah, rip-off isn't always a bad thing. Ash has no units, and it isn't set up for her to lose immediately if she has no units. This is... wow. You know, I can't fully answer that. I haven't been in touch with that. But from what little I've seen, because I've only seen some music tracks with some of the art. How to put it? Art just feels a little bit off. That's the only thing I really know, only thing I can actually critique with my knowledge of the game. They try and go into detail off of just memory. Well, they did get the character designs down. The little details, like, it's a bit too rounded, I guess you could say. Because if we take a look at CO art here, it is pixelated, and yeah, you could say anime. Just a little bit of realism to it. While the other one's very rounded and bouncy, and, well, again, character designs might match, but those subtle details make it... give it a different tone. A more cartoony tone. And aside from that, for me personally, I mean, I can just play the old games. I'm not sure what the new ones do any differently. It throws me the wrong way too. I know. That's the thing, I don't feel like I have as an extreme a dislike as this one person you've watched has, but I can't say I'm a fan of it either. Yeah, trying to translate pixel art into more detailed, non-pixelated art is definitely an art form, because you need to... There's a lot of details you're just kind of making up because it's lacking from the pixel. So you have to be sure you capture the tone, and I think the new art that I've seen missed the tone. Oh yeah, also transitioned to 3D models. That'll always end up disliking. It was the same with Eternal Honesty too. I just kind of learned to accept it. But when they transitioned to 3D enemy models in 4, I wasn't too plussed with that. Unplussed, you could say. my reasoning behind that, though, I know it's a bit more concrete. It's the fact that with the sprites, I was able to actually imagine how they move versus the 3D models being kind of taking that away from me, and while also having the risk of being a bit goofier than I would have imagined. Whereas with later entries, like in 5, they, of course, are designed from the ground up with the 3D models in mind, so they definitely had a less goofiness to them, or designed around it. That initial transition definitely felt awkward with some animations. The same thing with how I felt about them adding voice acting in the Untolds as well. Because I have my own internal voice that I use for these characters, and now you have a different voice that could potentially overwrite my imagination of it, because, you know, actual physical reality versus imagined reality, one ends up supplanting the other. Oh, that's nice to hear. I'd actually have more 2v1s in the future. It's going to be a little bit awkward too, isn't it? Because we'll be competing amongst allies for resources and space. I'm just going to throw all the rhythm off.
Mission complete.
Alright, how low is the speed? 39! But technique's 100. I'm proud of the technique side of it. Power, though, that's interesting. Killed all the units, so I'm not sure. Is it property captures, too? I don't know what increased power here. $40 days. How long a real renovation can take. Oh, damn. That mission took the full 3 hours. Yeah, I'm not sure how I get an S rank on that, to be fair. Seems like at least some losses are acceptable. Given I think I ultimately lost like 2 units? Or 3? Wasn't many. Well, this year is, as the title says, Advance Wars Returns, which is a ROM hack of Advance Wars 2 that redoes the entire campaign, the entire hard campaign, and all the war rooms. There's a lot of stuff to play here if you like Advance Wars. But yeah, I wouldn't play this if you haven't played through Advance Wars 2. This definitely skips straight past the tutorial and assumes you are at least somewhat proficient at the game. It's a fun time though, because I haven't played Advance Wars 2 in years. So if you're interested, I definitely say give it a shot. You can pretty easily find the ROM hack too. With that, I'd say it's time. 5 minutes is not enough time to go through a whole mission, 4 stars or no. So, thank you very much for watching. Until next time. Yeah, it does demand you to use your big brain. For sure. The amount of times I have moved a unit and then forgotten about other units that it's now in range of, like rockets. Yep, catch you next week, Zeke. It was nice seeing you, Sora. See you next week, we can keep talking. So until then, fare thee well.